Have you ever wondered how power cables are made? Behind every electric connection, there is a long and precise manufacturing process. Today, we will take you inside a cable factory to see how copper and aluminum are transformed into high-voltage power cables. This journey begins with raw copper plates. These plates are made from high-purity copper and serve as the basic material for electrical conductors. Copper is used because it has excellent electrical conductivity and long service life. The copper plates are transferred to the copper furnace. Here, copper is melted at a temperature of 1161 degrees Celsius. The molten copper is then processed and converted into 8mm copper rods. This entire operation takes place inside the copper plant. After forming the rods, they're cooled gradually. The solid copper rods are then wound into large coils. These copper coils are now ready for the next stage of cable manufacturing. The aluminum blocks are processed inside the aluminum plant. Aluminum is melted and converted into rods, similar to the copper process. These aluminum rods will later be used to manufacture cable manufacturing. Let's move to the single-core, small-size cable manufacturing machine. The bare copper conductor enters the machine from this side. This copper conductor is the core of the cable. Now, the copper conductor goes into the PVC extrusion machine. Inside this machine, small PVC granules are melted at high temperature. After melting, this PVC material covers the bare copper conductor completely. This process gives proper insulation and protection to the cable. After PVC coating, the cable immediately passes through a water cooling tray. This cooling process is very important because it helps the PVC solidify and maintain its shape. Without proper cooling, cable quality can be affected. Next, the cable moves to the packing and rolling section. Here, the cable is connected to an HMI system. The operator sets the required length on the HMI. In this factory, 90 meters cable roll is generated automatically. Now, we move to the stranding section. Here, multiple small wires are twisted together. This process forms a larger and stronger conductor. Stranding improves flexibility and mechanical strength of the cable. After the PVC insulation process, the next important step is the PVC filler process. In this process, the insulated multi-core cables enter the PVC filler machine. This machine inserts PVC filler material between the cores. Here's how an 11 kilovolt cable is manufactured. The bare conductor is rolled, then fed into the PVC coating machine for insulation. After cooling, the insulated cable is rolled onto the final drum. This is the complete cable manufacturing process. I hope you enjoyed the visit. Share your suggestions in the... Thank you. Goodbye.